Who really want war? Who really want to spar with a beast? Raise hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on the level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a damn.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys three offensive players that are going to help you defeat the meta that is currently in Madden 21. So the meta right now on defense is bench press, run man defense. That's pretty much where the game is at right now, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because I think it's just so brain dead that you can just put, the bench press corners out there. You press Y down to press, and you put zones out there, and you don't get beat over the top type of deal. But with that being said, there are ways to beat it, and I talk about those things on my website, topmadden.com. Check out my website. My offensive game plan is dropping tomorrow, topmadden.com. So if you want to get better at Madden offensively, check that out. You guys will get my strategy on how to beat the meta. You'll get updates to that. It's going to be good for 2 playbooks. So it starts with New England, and then if I switch playbooks, I always do. When I switch playbooks, you'll also get that one as well in that playbook game plan. All right, but before we get into the rest of the video, if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, hit the sub button, turn your notifications on, and hit the like at the end if you enjoy this. All right, let's talk about Madden 21 as of right now. Again, just to give you guys the meta defensively, it's man-to-man, it's bench press, it's really in-your-face type defense. How do you beat that type of defense? Well, it doesn't necessarily start with your O-line. So these guys aren't needed. What I will say is I would advise you guys to get edge protectors, whether they're 90 overall or 85 overall. I haven't seen a crazy difference. But yeah, that's where we're at as far as O-line goes. Tight end, I don't think beating man-to-man necessarily is one player tight end-wise. But if there is a way to do it, make sure you put tight end apprentice out there if you can. All right. Now, the 3 players I'm going to talk about offensively that are going to help you defeat the meta in Madden 21 right now in early October. We're going to start with the best wide receiver in the game, all right? None other than Tyrone Calico. You guys can see his prices in just a second, but you're going to see where he's at as far as on my team goes. He's going to be 94 speed. I have a play fake on him. So what play fake does is it raises his medium route run. So you're going to see him hit that 90 threshold. So threshold for route running is 90 this year. That means on like some post routes, he's going to run them better than someone that has 89. On some dig routes, he's going to run them better than someone that has 89. He just runs them sharper. It's almost like it's almost comparable to like route tech type deal where they just run the routes better. All right. Deep route run is 92, so he hits that as well. So like the deeper posts, he's going to run those better, et cetera, et cetera. So you guys get the gist. All right. So Tyrone Calico, amazing against man defense because he gets off the press really well. Sometimes he'll just beat the press, the guy that's right in front of him. He'll beat them so bad you just lob it over the top. That's the type of offensive player he is. The best in the game on offense as far as receivers go. And I think he is going to be a great asset to your team. All right, so if you're getting Calico, you need 2 pieces. You need his power up and you need his 91 overall, the 50 player. Only way you can do that is by either completing the set or going in and buying them on the auction house. So the set is, I want to say you need 32 pieces, and each piece costs roughly 20,000. All right, so you're looking at 640K if you just want to go complete the set with the 81 overall fresh players. So 640. Now, as you can see here, you're going to see what the cost is for the power up. We'll just call it 180, and then for the 91 overall, as you can see, is 450. So 180 plus 450, 630. You could, I would just go buy it this way rather than going and trying to snipe the 81 overalls. If you got time to snipe the 81 overalls and you're getting them for let's just say 18K, yeah, you could save some coins. But if you want to just go and cop this for the 450 and the 180 as far as the power up goes, you can see the power up here, you can do that as well. It really could do it either way, but you're looking at roughly, let's just say 650K, and it is a premium. These cards, they're gonna be the best in the game as of right now. And when you get the best receiver in the game, you're getting the best running back in the game, you're getting the best quarterback in the game. Whatever that best is, you're gonna pay a premium. These aren't budget cards by no stretch of the imagination. This isn't for the budget players. I'm sorry if you guys, are doing the no money spent thing. You don't have the coins, but this is for people that want to defeat the meta. This is who I'm talking to. You guys got to invest in your team as far as getting the best out there, because if you put, let's just say, Tyreek Hill out there and you compare him to Calico, it's night and day. I know Tyreek Hill is usually a great card, but right now Calico is the best receiver in the game. I would definitely advise y'all to go get him if you can. If you have the coins, sell some stuff, move it around, get the Calico. That's his price. Good luck. All right, the next player. We talked about Calico. The next player to help you beat man-to-man meta right now, and probably just as important as having the receiver, is Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush is amazing in Madden 21, and I couldn't be happier because his cards usually aren't usable. He usually fumbles too much. Same as Barry Sanders. They're small, so they usually get hit, they fumble. They're not like built like Bo Jackson and Eric Dickerson. They usually put the ball down. And Reggie Bush this year is amazing. 95 speed on my team with the Niners chem. He has 92 excel, 92 agility, 88 carry, 86 catch. His catching is amazing. His route running is great for a running back. Change of direction is 92, 90 break tackle. He is just a fantastic card. And what really makes this card stand out is the fact that you can get this chem right here, this ability, for 1 ability point, and that's Backfield Master. So if you get this Reggie Bush, you want to put Backfield Master on him, but he's going to get 4 additional hot routes. The two that you're really going to need is the flat route, the table route, and the angle route, the Texas route. Okay, so the angle route is the best route out of the backfield and the most stressful for a defense to put up with, because he's going to angle out the backfield and he's going to be matched up with a linebacker, and he is going to win that matchup with this Backfield Master. I would say 9 times out of 10, maybe even 10 out of 10 in some games. Like, he's going to get separation to where your opponent is either going to have to bring his user there, or he's going to have to sit another zone in the middle of the field to guard that. So when you have man across, right? Your opponent has man across. They're sending, so they have 5 guys manned up. They're sending 3 down linemen. That's 8. They're using one of the safeties. That's 9. And then they have another safety in a purple on the left side. That's 10. What are they going to do with the 11th guy? Are they going to put him in the middle of the field? Because if they put him in the middle of the field to guard this, that means that your opponent has to guard. First off, your opponent has to guard the deep route all the way across the field, because he has no deep zones. And if they start putting deep zones out there, then that's where you hit them underneath with Calico on a slant, Calico on a dig route, whatever it may be. Like, you have to use these in combination to create an offense that just puts a lot of stress on the defense in that sense. So with that being said, I want to get back to Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush, on all the routes, you can put him on an in route, out route. He is going to win his matchup more times than not. And you need that in Madden 21 currently, because man is really high powered right now. And this is one of the best ways to beat it, is with this back, and it's Reggie Bush. All right, Backfield Master only costs 1 AP as well, so that's a beautiful thing. Here's the prices for the Reggie Bush currently. All right, similar to the Calico, Reggie Bush is in the same program, the 50 program, where you need the power up and the 91 overall in order to get the full powered up version. So you're looking at the same thing. Those 81 fresh players, you can get them for 20K. You can complete the set for 640. All right, so if you don't want to do that, you can get him for $210 right now on Xbox and $430 for the 91. So that's $640. As far as PS4 goes, it's $240 and $420. So $660 on PS4. So a little bit more expensive on P4. But again, I would either if you're gonna go out there and snipe the 81 fresh players, you can do that. If you want to save some time, go buy the power up, buy the 91, put them together, and get a beast running back. Get the best running back in the game, in my opinion. All right, so we talked about Calico. We talked about Reggie Bush, two guys that are going to defeat the meta in Madden 21 right now in early October. Now, the third is, in my opinion, this is where the route I'm going. You can go two different ways here, okay? I think this is better because, first off, if we have your opponent having to worry about Calico, you have them having to worry about Reggie Bush. You want them also to worry about your quarterback taking off. If you have escape artists or just say a mobile quarterback like Lamar Jackson, that means your opponent has to spy. All right, and when they have to spy, that opens up a lot for us. All right, so you have to spy Lamar, take away the angle route, take away the deep route from Calico, and then you have a lot of drags and stuff underneath. That puts, again, that's in my opinion the best way to defeat man-to-man. And Lamar Jackson for me is where I'm at with it as far as quarterback goes right now. I know I went back and forth. I tried Dan. Dan is cool because he gets the routes. The problem with Dan, they don't have to spy. They don't have to respect that. So they can put another man in coverage. They can put another guy in a flat route or a purple on defense. They can do a lot of different things with an extra defender out there. When you have Lamar, they have to put a spy on the field. If they do not put a spy, you take off for 5-6 yards a pop. With them having to put a spy on the field, it takes away from what they can do coverage-wise behind it. So that's, in my opinion, that's how I like to defeat the meta right now. I'm using Lamar Jackson. You may be asking, why use Lamar over Vic? Vic just didn't make the throws that I see Lamar make. Plus, for me, I like right-handed quarterbacks better than left-handed. I just feel like I roll right more, or it could be a mental thing. I just feel like I'm on the right side of the field more as far as where I roll. And even when I roll left, I feel like he makes that throw, him running to the left, throwing back to the right, a little bit better than Michael Vick does when I roll with Vic, rolling to the right, throwing back to the left, if that makes sense. So I'm Lamar for mine. As of right now, you see he's 92 speed, 92 throw power, 87 throw deep, 91 throw under pressure. Those are his ratings. 89 throw short, 90 throw on the run. Lamar Jackson's been amazing. He's been amazing from the start of the game. And I think that he's only going to get better. Like, he's the cover athlete. And when you have the cover athlete on your team, you would imagine his card just plays a little bit better. That's just my opinion. Let's look at his prices here. All right, guys, the last piece, the last player that I'm going to tell you guys right now, early October, is a must-have, is the Lamar Jackson powered all the way up. For him, you're going to need 3 pieces. You're going to need his power-up, his 86 overall, and his 89 overall. You should have a power-up pass for the 86 if you want to use it on that. And then the 89 is the last piece, and you can use a power-up on that if you have that. All right, so where we're at is 74 overall. Power-up costs $4K. The 86 costs $50K, we'll call it. And the 89 overall costs $130. So $184 will get you all of that. And with all the cards too, I want to remind you guys, there is training involved. So you're going to be looking at some extra training coins coins for training by the end of all this. And those, they vary from day to day. You can use Mudhead to figure out what the best training is. All you do is go to mudhead.com. At the top, you're going to go to prices, click that, and then cheapest training right here on the right side. Me personally, I like to buy the higher overall players. So I'll look for 89s for 90K basically. I'd rather do it that way than going and get a bunch of 84s. Just saves a little bit of time. All right, so those are the players. Hopefully you guys can add a couple to your team. If you can add all three, that is amazing. That will help you defeat the meta as far as what it is right now with the bench press, man-to-man defense. If, you know, you can get one of them, I'm going to rank them in order for you. All right, I'll rank them in order. The first guy that you should get is Reggie Bush. Second would be Calico. Third would be the quarterback. And I only say it this way because the quarterback, you really, I mean, if you have to go out there with base 86 Lamar, I would rather do that than go out there with a base running back, with a running back that can't get open, if that makes sense. I would rather go out there with 86 overall Lamar than to go out there with Mark Clayton right now in this game, the way the meta plays. And that's just how I feel about it. I feel like you need the weapons to get open first. Your quarterback is going to make the throws decent, and even with Lamar, you don't have to have escape artists on him, so you can save on training there. If you want to get him last, that's how I would go, and he is the cheapest too. So that's how I would rank them from 1 to 3: Reggie, Calico, Lamar. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you. Let me know if it does in the comment section. Hit the like on your way out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.